Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sellersville Theater, both in person and to those of you joining us by way of Facebook, welcome to the show. My name is Dan. Behind me, you see Sellersville Theater. And this is Soundbooth Sessions, our mostly weekly live stream series where we feature a concert and a conversation with an artist we love. Tonight, I'm thrilled to have on the show the TRiBE from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Let's say hello. Right here next to me, as always, is Jeremy. The intrepid Jeremy is here, switching the video for you. Tim Leslie is down front on the pans and tilts. He's going to be making you nauseous this evening, zipping that camera all over the place. No, he's not. Just kidding. It's going to be gorgeous and cinematic. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the Sellersville Theater stage, many of them for the first time. Please welcome, from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, the TRiBE.
Political dream of the sick and the mind. The money is the best. Have you ever said it's for the best? Lesser if I get it off my chest, yeah. It's a red flag, never gonna know if the bag gonna get good. If I had to guess, yes, yes, yes. You see here, peace with a double-edged blade and a tough day. Hey, you were doing less. Yes, yes.
For everybody watching out there tonight, we are the TRiBE from Wilkes-Barre, PA, and we have a new record out. Thank you. And thanks to Dan for hooking us up for this awesome night.
Oh, you're so welcome. You sound great.
Thank you.
That's Chris, Mike, Andrew, I'm Jordan, Carl, and Angelo.
We're just going to keep the music coming.
I know you beat the boss. Easy boy, she is too nice to call you out. I can't believe she dropped me off, and I can't believe we keep this up for now. I'm broccoli, he chocolate bar, sweet and tasty, but I'm what you need now. My metaphor, I dropped the ball, caught you nodding off, caught you needing me for now. I caught you needing me for now. didn't speak about. He was understanding now. The world don't revolve around him. I was in the lost and found. Sell it like an auction now. Paper in the pocket now. The world don't revolve around him. So tell me how you want to sign. No, it's not bad. 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 But not good. It's not bad. It's not bad. Just love is the best drug you have ever dreamed of. Make a scene of just the two of us here. I'm reciting lines while I whisper in your ear, but no fear, unless I'm looking in the mirror. And I say it's the best way you can ever escape. Same day shipping, automated past 5. Feels like breaking up a fist fight. Stuck in the middle of a left, right. That's it. Oh, word.
Oh, word.
Yeah, word. See, I'm calling out my skin. That's still a funny feeling, and the word for that is friendless, endless. Blood in the pump, but nameless, shameless. Dishes in the sink. I gotta send this instant message to the Fresh Prince. Sell your freaky old shit back to Bel Air. I'll be flying out in the home on my chair with my hair grown down to my cheeks, wax bed, don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and rip to this. I can't sleep, but I'm gonna put it into this Ziploc bag with the cheese in it. Land it on my back, I can't run the ship. A fun dip to do my funky sweetness bit. If words are a mathematics sequence, rip to skip.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. can't hide you looking in every cell inside of me in this moment. But all I wanted to say is I see things in the daytime. I can't make it up as you do.
Season changes above me, but all I've tried is my best move. Say I don't lie every moment, think no thoughts and I lose you. Dream out loud in the zone and no, they won't send me loose. No, they won't send me loose. I can be where you are. Is it out in the open? And I have seen bigger hearts, brighter stars in the morning. But where it is and what you'll see is building up inside of me. The best of my hoping. Who it is and what you do is the only thing on to which I'm holding. And all I wanted to say is I see things in the daytime. I can't make it up as you do. Season changes above me, but all I've tried is my best move. Say I don't lie every moment, think no thoughts and I lose you. Dream out loud in the zone and no, they won't send me loose.
Thanks. Thank you. It's nice and beefy up here. It is. Gotta pass that along to the crowd. Awfully beefy.
Beefy in the house.
It is beefy in the
Oh,
house.
it's good. I spent my last few years listening to hip-hop. Why'd you waste your past few tears on the politician? Decided on a tough road, no love never ain't earned. Driving Mr. Jam in the past winter. No radio, I'm a bad listener. Lessons to learn, disrespect isn't something I get. Unless there is something you can argue is bad. But I can't believe you won't listen to what I've been saying. What will you choose if you hide behind lies and regret?
to waste your past few tears on a politician. No. Decided on the tough road, no, love never ain't earned. I haven't missed a jam in the past winter. Well, no radio, I'm a bad listener. Lessons learned, disrespect isn't something I get. Unless there is something you can argue is bad. I can't believe you won't listen to what I've been saying. What will you choose if you hide behind lies and regret? Why the heck is you doing it? All the shooting and looting, you Rasputin up on the internet. Facebook replaced by anarchy statewide. The facts ain't important. Yo, this here's a warning. Listen for the methods that you hear in a sentence. Less than impressive, I'll be finished a narcissist. Well, causative action. You sit there laughing, yet someday we all end up inside of a casket. Lessons to learn, disrespect isn't something I get. Unless there is something you can argue is bad. I can't believe you won't listen to what I've been saying. What will you choose if you hide behind lies and regret? What will you choose? What will you choose? What will you choose if you hide behind lies and regret?
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, the tribe.
Hello, Dan.
Hello, guys. So nice to have you here. Thank you for coming and doing the show. There's a lot of heads bobbing. I see a lot of heads bobbing.
Yeah, man.
Who, us? Toes tapping. Yours? I see Tim's head bobbing, the silhouette of Tim's head bobbing. My toes tapping. The crowd is a very happy place. We see Robin Maurer saying, great groove. Oh, the people in the house, the actual house, very happy. They're cheering for you. Michael Wright says, nice guys, love you, brother. Sound great as always on that wind.
Thank you. Oh, on the wind, that's Carl.
That's right. He's definitely talking to Charles. I mean, Carl Charles, he says. Carl Charles loving the sax.
There's Carl.
Let's see. Taylor Phillips is waiting for Bomba.
That's next.
Okay, so are the people in the crowd. So, guys, thank you for being here. And we are here, of course, to celebrate the release of this great record called Language. It's looking good. It was going to be up on your screen in a moment. That's what it looks like. Boy, is that cool. Love the graphic. We'll talk about the art in a second, but first let's talk about the record itself. Where did you make this record? Was this a quarantine record?
It is a quarantine record.
A quarantine record. So how did you pull that off?
The internet.
The internet.
The internet. We did a lot of stuff completely remote.
Okay, so talk us through that for for even those of us that are tech savvy, how does one record a full album over the internet? Where does it start? I guess maybe we should start there.
I think the cool thing was we started with a bunch of demos. So we demoed like probably 60 like really short clips.
Some like seconds.
Like loopable stuff. So
just little song snippets, little song ideas.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we would like, I guess, in the group text, shop them around and see if like anything stuck. And we probably had, I would imagine, like 14 that we had anticipated, and then we just kept like cutting from there.
Okay, so this is really like from start to finish a quarantine record. Like you didn't even have the songs in the can. These are full conception happened over the internet virtually.
Yeah.
I think the only one that predates it is Highlights, which is on the record, and that was in February. So the record was always on the docket, but...
Okay, very good. All right, so then now how are you developing them? So you've got your snippet, you pass it around, and what's everybody doing? Pulling it into their home studio and adding layers?
Pretty much.
We're all capable pretty much of, tracking our own parts at our own houses. So it's really easy to just kind of send things to everybody and work it from there.
Gotcha, okay.
Also, Jay and Ange, we both live in Kingston in the same town. So, like, I don't have all the, like, high-tech stuff, but Jay and Ange are right around the corner.
Right.
So I just went to Jay's, and we would just kind of mess around. He's like, here, check this out. And I'd put a flute thing on, and then it would go off, and it was kind of cool how it happened like that.
Wow.
Really cool.
Okay, so that takes care of adding layers, I imagine. It's easy to, like, pile ideas on there. And now who's going back in and editing out all the... Who's doing the editing?
That's Jordan.
Yeah, that there's a lot of time that went into that.
Right, of course.
But it's really cool because it's weird because, due to the situation, we had to work backwards. Like, this is the second or third time that we're playing these songs live.
Wow.
So we went the opposite
Sort of
way of what we
reverse.
normally would do, which is like jam, come up with an idea, and then or bring it to a jam session or a practice,
Right.
mess around, write lyrics to it, whatever. And instead we went back the other way. So it did kind of change, I guess, a little bit compared to some of the older songs, which that last one we played was an older song. And you might be able to hear just subtle differences in how we approach them.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering is how do they sit with you? Do they resonate differently because they sort of were created in this unprecedented way?
I think they do. I mean, we always... The next step was to make like some studio tunes and then bring them to the stage as earnestly as possible.
Yeah.
So I think this kind of just expedited that process. Obviously we can't play the stages as much, so
Right.
We're really happy to be able to take these songs out right now and play them because if it weren't for stuff like this, we would just be sort of sitting on it at home and listening to it and pining over it as opposed to working on it on stage.
Right. Well, so now as you're playing this now, like, so you have the record, and that's the, say the formal, the canon version of the tune, and now do you imagine that they will sort of grow and expand as you play them out and find moments in them, or are they done? Like,
That's
Kinda.
which one? Are they done, or are they gonna?
Oh,
Yeah. What happened to your mic? Why isn't it?
I don't know.
I can't hear you.
Here, you want this one? All right.
I think what's kind of interesting about like the TRiBE is, without getting too far into it, how we came together was very much from a jam improv setting and
Sure.
making stuff happen live.
Okay.
And it was kind of the knowledge of like what we all could do that was like, there should be a stage where we, write music in a different way. And in this, COVID did kind of force it to happen and like the totally opposite direction from how we would have ever, I think, perceived it would happen. Yeah. And then I think what you're asking is like, people when they write songs, and the connection to them and what that means to them, and how is that writing and recording process different when you're doing it like this, and are these songs going to develop? And and just speaking for myself and like what I see for the tribe and what we're about, the image and the vision is always going to present itself, whatever medium we have and however we do it. And so now, like for me, I listen to the album and I listen to my parts and I listen to the songs and I want to play them perfectly. And the growth that's going to come in them isn't from changing parts or jamming out choruses, or it's just going to be from like really embodying the tunes and the dynamic of them and performing them. So that's what's up with the tribe right there.
Dig it. Right on. Well said. Got a round of applause from the crowd. Got on his Apple box.
Yeah, man.
Excellent. All right. So are you going to play us the whole record?
The whole,
tonight?
yeah.
Is that the plan?
I believe so. We're already.
There'll be some other older tracks in there too. I
know that last song is not on the record.
Yeah, that's an older song.
No.
That's an older one. Well, I'll tell you, we'll go to music in just a second, but I think this is the first. I know that the band had previous incarnations with some different names. I know Jordan, you had a solo record, and so this is the debut of just the tribe, right? Is that right way to say that?
I think February.
I guess technically, yeah. We
the album, I mean.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We released like mixtapes, 2 mixtapes as Jordan Ramirez and the Tribe.
Right.
And then
Which are fantastic. Loving those
thank
tunes
you.
as well.
Thank you.
But so I'm wondering, was there a sort of a philosophical shift that came along with the name change? Is it what
Yeah.
what has evolved? What does that signify?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think from the beginning, I didn't want to have my name out front. But then, especially once we became friends, we were jamming together I really didn't want that, that separation. That stinks. And it's just, to each his own, but I don't really like that idea. So I'm glad we switched. We're the tribe.
Yeah. Democracy.
That's always what we were calling it anyways, between us all the time, so it just made sense to shorten it too, because there'd always just been like the tribe.
Right.
Great, guys.
Tribe.
Well, what's coming up next? I heard somebody shout out, I think we had a request for Bamba.
That's next.
It's next.
And that's also from the new record.
Let's hear it.
Tell her friends now. He's gonna find an answer. Yeah. But all he got is questions. Passive aggression. And he can't comprehend the last message she sent. And he just gonna spend his days trying to rewind. There were things that did not seem to show my soul. All I need is something to keep me home. You were right to talk it out. What I need, somebody, someplace, something. For the team, she was just working the zone, and I was on deck for the beat. Every other night on the phone, and every other day is a dream. never play another role, that's alright with me. Do a situation on third, and I'm gonna drop it in behind. See, right down the middle it seems, so it had to be. No problem hit it at bad, last on the charts it seemed. Not gonna make it to the draft, that's alright with me. She's gonna tell her friends now. He's gonna find an answer. Yeah, yeah. But all he got is questions. Passive aggression. And he can't comprehend now. The last message she sent out. And he's just gonna spend all his days trying to unwind. Taken for the team. She was just working the zone, and I was on deck for the beat. Every other night on the phone, and every other day is a dream. And if I never play another role, that's alright with me. A good situation on third, and I'm gonna drop it in behind. See, right down the middle it seems, so it had to be. Low power hit at bed, last on the charts it seems. Not gonna make it to the draft, but that's alright with me. Not gonna make it to the draft, but that's alright with me. Not gonna make it to the draft, but that's alright with me. I'm not gonna make it to the draft, but that's alright with me. I'm not gonna make it to the draft. That's alright with me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. That's Bomba.
I remember they said to remember your sin, calling names in the middle of the sages. Would you give it up? And I hesitated, never thought I'd get it, but I can understand your side. Why did you make it? Even if they'll hate you, even if they can't realize. the message, the message, the message. Why did you take it? Even if they'll hate you, even if they'll never get it right. But I hesitated, never thought I'd get it, but I can understand your side.
Thank you. That was called Disco, and that is also from the new record. Now we're going to play one that's not from the new record.
What is it from?
It is from... Did we put it on the first mixtape, second mixtape? TRiBE tape. That was one of the ones that was released with JR and the TRiBE. Lord knows.
Ah, Lord knows.
Lord
Excellent.
knows. I think we're good. Is he having read problems? Oh man. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
We have a horn malfunction.
A horn malfunction.
But I think we can.
He said, "Go ahead."
Yeah,
Is
he
there a
said
sax
go.
in the house?
He said, "Go ahead."
All right.
All right.
No speaking out, I'm lost enough without this. Surely I doubted, but I know that I feel old. We're around it. They sought after a sounded fury wine. Crowded schedule. loudly saying no to my predict your love. Where to go but downwards. I'm not fighting the power, I'm just trying to function, but the Lord knows.
Thank you.
Waiting alone, sitting around, and I'm playing a song for you. Facing alone, and if spellbound, I get along thinking of you. All I can say is, all I can say is why all that is sacred, plain is lost. And all I can say is beauty surrounded. All I can pray for is hear you call. Changing around the living room again. There's no sound to hear. You spin around and I was to blame, but you'll be the one to clear the air. Oh, but if you care, if you can, and if you care as much as I do, and if you share, and if you share, and if you shared all you will lose.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was beautiful, guys.
Thank you.
And the song was called
Beauty.
Beauty.
She's a beauty.
She's a beauty.
Beauty.
So this is going great. You guys are just making it feel so good in here.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so much for that. Loving these songs. Friends at home, I know you are loving it too. Thank you for all your comments. I see lots of people being very happy. This is so good. Good and smooth, says AJ Sauter. We had my Aunt Nelsa loves that sax. We all agree it's so smooth. I got an okay cymbal with like a little action.
A little chef's kiss.
It's a little chef kiss. Misty says, y'all sound great. Denise Wills sounds sweet.
Thank you, everybody.
Amy Johnson says, always the best show. Man, everybody's loving this. Rich Johnson, yeah, man, Amy and I are cooling out with the kiddos and enjoying the soul-soothing vibrations.
Get rich, man.
He's got his sunglasses on.
He's a man.
Grooving here in Monterey, California. Welcome, Ross. Ross the Swan. Yeah. We're bi-coastal, everybody. All right, so friends at home, I know you're enjoying the show. Please take a moment and visit the links that we are sharing on your screen right now. If they didn't just pop up on the bottom of your screen, go visit the comment section or the event description, and you will see all the different ways that you can contribute to this evening's performance. Show the tribe some love. Show Soundbooth Sessions your love. It all goes to the same place. It all gets spread out, and you're supporting the arts. Thank you very much for doing so. Maybe it's a tax write-off. I don't know. Right? No, I don't think so. No, it's not.
Think so.
Never mind. Strike it from the record. So, guys, let's see. Okay, so looking around the web for you, we should say that when people are looking online and they want to find you guys, not any other version of the tribe, any other group called the tribe, they want to go to thetribeonline.org.
Yes, sir.
Correct. And it's a very cool looking website. I want to talk to you about your graphics because you have a very distinct look. You have a whole aesthetic. It's like tribal, it's like 8-bit tribal kind of HTML, but awesome. And, you know, so is that actually an HTML coded website?
No.
No, but it looks like it, and it looks great. It's got a great vibe. So who handles your graphics? Who's coming up with this aesthetic? Where does
That's
this
Jordan again.
Jordan? Dig it, man.
Thank you.
Do you have a term for it? Do you have a way to describe what things look like?
Not really. I don't know. I think we started out with a symbol that I think we all still really like, but I think with the name change and everything, we wanted to do something more like abstract. And kind of let the meaning come out of it. Like there's really like all the symbols and stuff that you see, like, actually I don't know what it means.
It's sort of up to interpretation.
Well, tell me about those symbols. Where did they come from? For folks looking, what I'm talking about is if you look at the logo at the bottom corner of the screen, you'll see kind of small, there's these little like glyphs, you know, and they're super cool. I want to see if I can zoom in on one of them, but here, they're featured in this video. Why don't you switch over to that video so they can see? So, yeah, so these glyphs are really cool looking. And where did they come from? Did you design those as well?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, just started drawing stuff one day, and my wife got me this pad that I could draw on the computer. Pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't want to spill the beans.
I was just saying, like, me and Dan were talking before, and there's so many beans to be spilled regarding the glyphs, which is by far the coolest way we've ever referred to them. Glyphs.
Glyphs.
That's what they are.
Can you just tease us a little bit? Yeah, I mean, you're already giving us a little tease here, but what?
Well, you can. There is something with the glyphs. If you focus on the Instagram page,
and if you look at the videos, there's some clues to be had.
But there is a lot of misleading stuff too.
There's some red herrings.
So
Well, this is tantalizing and infuriating. Okay.
That's all the best games.
Okay, so like, well, let me just ask. Like, I mean, are you recording another record or something? Do you have more songs in the works?
Probably.
Do the glyphs have anything to do with that?
no,
Oh man,
no.
this is ridiculous.
But it has it. What can be said about it?
They're like wrapped up in the record. You know, the
Okay.
record's called Language.
yes.
Big old wink.
So, okay. So, I mean, should I even
can.
bother asking more questions about
No,
these
you
things?
can.
Or I can.
So
So is that to say that the glyphs have a hidden meaning, like individually, or
This is the first time anybody has asked about that. Like anybody, even like
yeah, but
not
they're,
interview-wise, just like anybody.
I know.
but they're
Everyone
really cool.
Just like kind of, just like when
They're really cool, and they really
Thank you.
captured my imagination. So, are they backed up? Do they have a specific meaning? Each one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Meaning, I don't know, but
just make it more. They do. They do.
a meaning is a
Is it?
meaning.
Are they like okay? Are there more of them that we haven't seen? Like all the ones that you've created? Are
There
they?
is 26 of them.
Yeah, there's 26 of them.
Aha. So it's like a cipher situation.
Oh man.
It's
All
like
right.
half glyph, half like our own
Rune.
rune. Exactly.
Yeah.
We actually started with just 6 of them, each of them like representing one of us, and like the highlights video has like 6 of them highlighted.
Yeah.
But
Go
then
right.
it sort of just spiraled.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to talk. This is the whole show is going to be us unpacking these
I'm
clips.
super excited that you're talking about it. Like,
No, I love it. These are
Really good.
fantastic. Are any of you guys like Tolkien guys?
Yes.
Yeah. So do they correspond? Is there like a language? Is there a language in there as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're pronounceable. You can say them.
oh no!
Oh man.
But
no.
that's a great idea.
I love this
We
so
can take,
much.
like-
If you know somebody, yeah, you can, I guess. If somebody comes up with a pronunciation for them.
All right.
Our next album is called Pronunciation.
Pronunciation, language pronunciation.
We'll
the
go
whole-
over all the phonetics of it.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. It's like I want to keep talking about it.
We spent many a night talking about it, so.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, this is wonderful. I appreciate the depth of this.
It's hard because I want to give you some more stuff, but I don't even know. I don't know.
How many breadcrumbs do we leave, you know?
Well, okay. So, did I see that there was maybe some merch available on the website? It kind of looked like there was a hat, maybe.
Yes.
Yes,
A
sir.
hat, and that had the glyphs on it.
Yep.
For some reason, we've made that almost as difficult as cracking the code to retrieve some merch. Like,
So, if people want to buy some cool merch from you guys, how do they do it? What's the proper method?
meet me on the corner of 2 streets. Usually, we literally have the website and an email box that you would just
You gotta put them in the old-fashioned way,
All right.
which we actually like. It's kind of fun to do. You know,
Absolutely.
we were thinking eBay store potentially.
something.
All right.
Right now, it's
That's
the
easy.
tribeonline.org to get
I mean,
merch.
Tribe Online.
Yeah, that's the way to
.org.
go.
Got it. Tantalizing. All right, let's get some more. Let's get some music. What are you gonna do for us next?
So we're gonna play 2 old ones from the old TRiBE tape, and then we're gonna play some new ones. But
Well, tell us about this one that you're gonna go into. Where?
sure,
How old? How old are we talking? How old is old?
it's probably like 2018. So we formed sort of on a whim, and the first like order of duty was to play like a 4-hour set for some reason. So we, tacked on as many songs as we can, all stuff that Jordan had written, and Focus was just one of them. And some of them out of that, I don't know, maybe like 25 of the prior era songs. Some of them have stuck around in the sets because we just like playing them.
Just to get a little taste of like how you guys typically wrote music together prior to COVID. Do you recall how this song came together? Like what the initial inspiration for it was?
This one's way back. I don't remember. I actually, I don't know. I don't know about this one.
Some of the tunes even predate the band, you know, in its form, current form, or prior form.
Okay.
It was like that was weird too, because that was another weird writing situation where a gig, you know, gigs were coming up, like booking the gigs before you had the songs to play.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just
Right.
like, all right, let's write as much as possible. And
Do you find that do you prefer writing in that type of a situation where like you can't really think about it too much?
pressure's on,
Or
or
is
like, yeah, like,
You thrive in that?
I think so. I think when I had like more time to like, you know, the sort of like artist retreat sort of thing, like I'll just come up with really bad ideas. But like at the end of a day, like a long work day or whatever it is, like that's, you know, or there's a gig coming up and I need to, you know, come up with something like that usually worked better. I don't know why.
Did you always turn papers in, staying up late at night writing your essay
Yes.
I
the,
did.
the night before?
I did. I was
Yeah.
an English major too, so
I'm one of those.
I wrote a lot of papers.
English major. All right. Interesting. What, any particular focus? Was it like ancient or?
Oh, creative writing.
Creative
It was
writing.
just- yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So, and then started writing songs during that time, and then I stopped writing, like, I wanted to write short stories and stuff. And I stopped, and just, I've written songs for the last 10 years. So,
Is there a narrative that connects your work with, like for this album, Language? Is there a narrative there to follow?
I'll say not yet.
Not
but
yet.
not yet that is accessible. This is too esoteric.
Nice connect to the glyph
Yep.
clue.
See what you gotta do, like you can't just play music anymore.
Yeah.
I gotta make a language, man.
That's right.
Goodness, man.
No, that stuff.
Or try.
That's catchy.
It's the multimedia experience.
Right.
It's like, yeah, make a language, and it's like, well, can you speak it?
Can't speak it
All right, back to the drawing board for the next 30 years.
All right, guys, give us some music. Focus. Let's focus.
She thinks she don't know. That's when I said I promise to be close, and I tried. But I've been down this road one time enough for life. She just knew it. Let it pass her by. Now seek to focus on the things that might promised to be close, and I tried. But I've been down this road one time enough for a ride. She just noticed that it passed on by. Focus on the things that might make you more than a man for just one night. But I can't stand to see you fail. I bet man it's a dance. But I can't stand to see you fail. Just one night, but I can't stand to see you fail. Not a black man's bed, but I can't stand to see you fail. Not a black, not a black, not a black.
Thank you. That was called Focus.
Crowd loving it. Bill Slade says, "What a great jam." Denise Wills is clapping with more hands than any human should have. You guys have time for a question from the audience?
Sure.
Robin Maurer asks, who are some of your influences?
Oh man.
How much time do we have?
We
again?
could be here all night. I know.
I was gonna say.
Pick the big ones. Let's see. How about grooves? How about who are some of your groove influences on how you construct?
For me, definitely Fish.
Fish.
I'm a huge
I heard
Fish
it.
fan.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Oh man.
If I had to pick one band, I'm gonna have to go with, well, it's a couple bands, but George Clinton, like Funkadelic, Parliament, that whole thing, and you know the horns, everything in that. Just he's crazy. In the best way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the Meters.
Meters, of course.
Groove-wise, I think it's
Go ahead. Sorry.
just like any like old school hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
And lately been getting into Steely Dan a lot.
All right.
Got some Dan fans in the audience.
Dan fans.
Do you know Buckshot LaFunk?
No, but it sounds great.
Oh, check out Buckshot LaFunk. It's like it's a bunch of the Marsalis brothers in like a kind of in a
nice.
hip hop project.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think like a lot of it is old school hip hop. Like that is the
Probably the core of the beginning of the band. You know, was that love?
So as you get into like kind of the jammy thing, so you mentioned Fish. Have you guys done any sort of intentional rehearsing on your jamming? Like Fish famously had a kind of a musical language that they would, play and communicate with each other live on stage. Are you sort of operating in that kind of mentality, the jam band kind of mentality?
I think we were before the record. We kind of just were like every song was open ended.
With that said, though, I think we never actually we would rehearse at gigs with that stuff.
Yeah.
And these guys are insane at doing that,
Right.
like on the fly. So like I had never done any sort of jamming before, so it was kind of a new thing. So rehearsal-wise, it's hard to get a rehearsal because Andrew's in Philly. These guys are like 30 minutes away from us. So we're working in small groups, but it ends up lending itself to the new sound, I think.
The new stuff is like totally not jam. Like we
Right.
don't jam anything. So we did like a total 180.
I was wondering how it was gonna, if you were gonna like blow them out at all. You have these great little arrangements, and it's just, it's working. It's sounding great. But you also are like the way that you're passing solos back and forth, the way that you're communicating as you play on stage. It just seems very
Jammy.
intentional. It just seems very like thought out and intentional. So
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah, thank you.
I think I was just saying to these guys, it would like be a really cool thing to have, a week or a weekend even sometimes to actually sit and do this stuff, But
We were pretty like trial by fire for a while, not rehearsing, playing like every weekend, and those were the rehearsals, and the sets were long and improv. So, now we're, like he said before, we're sort of working backwards.
Any more? We kind of got off on a jam tangent there, but any other influences anybody wants to shout out real quick?
Cake.
Cake.
I love cake, yeah.
Good one. There is another question for Angelo, if you don't mind. So maybe translate or throw a mic over to him. The question from Annette is, will you put a mic near Angelo, and can he tell us what his favorite John is to play and write in?
Is your favorite John? Like Mayor?
John? No, John.
Like a John, like
a
Philly
John.
John.
Like a Philly John.
Like a Philly John.
What is your favorite John to play and write
What is
in?
your favorite John?
You might have to stand up and come
up
up
with
the answer.
Shout it.
Do you understand that question?
Johnny thing?
Are you talking into the sax mic? Is that what was going on?
That was what.
I want you to compose an answer.
I think it was genre.
he still doesn't get the
Genre.
question. Is it John? Is it
Yeah,
JWN?
I have to say I'm a little confused by the question. It's either his favorite John is to play and write in. That might be genre, it might be key. Do you have a favorite key to play and write in?
C.
You have to come up with a definition of John.
A favorite room in the house to play and write in?
Angelo's answer, favorite John is jazz.
Jazz John.
John is jazz. Who's
Me
your
too.
favorite John? John.
Mayor.
Mayor.
Jonathan.
All right, we're spiraling. We're spiraling.
I was gonna say,
out of
let's,
control.
we're getting off.
Let's bring it back. Let's focus. All right. Baby, hold on.
And I was lonely. Did you notice? I was on the edge of a breakdown, loath bitter moments. She was friendly, and I was pretending. I had a chance of such a long miss. Love me, baby, hold hands, walk wind. Baby, hold on to me. Baby, hold on to me. Good. Baby, I'm up to something. Well, I know it's something good. So would it you follow me? Could it you mellow me out? Baby, hold on to me. Baby, hold on to me now. I was hoping you would notice. I was on the edge of a breakdown, no bitter moments. But I'm a novice, I'm lacking logic. You can stop this, gather up the profits. Hammer down on appendix on this. Baby, hold on to me. Baby, hold on to me. Good. Baby, I'm up to something. Well, I know it's something good. So would it you follow me? Could it you mellow me out? Baby, hold on to me. Baby, hold on to me now. Baby, hold on, baby. Baby, hold on, baby. Good. Baby, I'm up to something. Well, I know it's something good. So would it you follow me? Could it you mellow me out? Baby, hold on to me. Baby, hold on to me now.
Thank you. Right into. Oh yeah. This one's called Man Dude.
Oh, I like this one.
I've been sleeping on the A's. I've been missing all the B-sides. She was playing when she fooled me. Yeah, I was messing with the weed guy. Spinning melancholy geek vibes. I was tapping into something. Yeah, you were messing with the weed guy. Yeah, you were doing it in public looking. Left to me, left to die. Yet to be for a while. But I'ma walk through the fire, through a swamp of crocodiles. And if at last say that I was a child and not a man, if the earth was alive, she would understand. I guess I never really woke up. Nah, I never put my foot down. It's about time I spoke up. Lord, give me holy groove now. Holy moly, I can make it move now. All we owe people is the funk now. All we owe people is a boot now. Now all we owe people is the truth now. Cause I think people try to drive me to drink. They're working just to cut me a chain. I know what it is. Leaning in and left off the law. Everything is hot out, yeah. Well, you got out, yeah. Now we in the middle of an all-out war. And this is what I'm walking towards. And this is what I'm hoping for. A flaming sword. And Lord, I got the pot out, yeah. Peace is cool, no lie, come on. If you're gonna up and do your part, that is. But if you're gonna up and do your part, that is. If you're gonna up and do your part, that is. But if you're gonna up and do your part, that is. If you're gonna up and do your part, that is. If you're gonna up and do your part, that left to me, left to die. Yet to be for a while. But I'ma walk through the fire, through a swamp of crocodiles. And if at last say that I was a child and not a man, if the earth was alive, she would understand.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
And that's a great bass line. Nicely done.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man, dude.
Man, dude.
Lately, I've been changing. Maybe I am making excuses. Take it out on me, baby. And I am turning gray every day. I'm just saying, I could have made it. It all depended on what I was saying or selling. You'll never tell, you'll never tell. I never read what you wrote, never let you talk wicked hoes. I was thinking I was at home, never found your lover alone. Never let the talk set the tone. If it isn't wrong, is it right? I've become a slave to the hype. Will you be the left or the right? Or is it right to be right in the middle? Huh? If I knew you one day soon, only if I ever thought of you, and only if I kept on my pursuit. Never thought I'd find my way to you. Fortune came a little bit too soon. Hope I can afford what makes me move. I can't even think of something new. I never thought I'd find my way to you, you. Back when I told her I was getting closer to my maker, but now I had better say what I am thinking. You are wondering if I could have been the best one, but no chance, even if I tried.
Thank you. That was called Fat Dreams. That's on the new record, too.
Feels great, guys.
Thank you.
Friends at home, remember there is still time to support this show. Show these gentlemen how much you are enjoying their music. The links are on your screen. They are in the comments section. They are in the event description. There are many ways to pay. All the ways are A-OK. Please do support the arts. And thank you for watching the show. All right, guys. On this show, we have a segment that we call the Teacher Feature. And what I'd like you to do is if you could... This is different than Influences. I'm interested in hearing you shout out someone in your life who was an influential mentor or teacher who guided you along your path to becoming the musician you are today. So take a moment to think about it, and then whoever's got somebody, shout them out, and We'll tag them so they can hear you say something nice. Bonus points if you have like a philosophical nugget that they shared with you. I know it's a lot. It's a lot coming at you real fast.
You wanna go?
Actually,
Yeah,
I got one. So Nick Driscoll. I don't know if anybody. He's an amazing saxophonist teacher. He teaches at Wilkes in the jazz band. I don't know about a philosophical nugget, but I was playing in the Wilkes jazz band. It was cool. I was in high school, so I felt cool. And I get there, and he's like, "We're about to start rehearsal." He's like, "Okay, we're gonna shut the lights off." And okay, we shut the it's the whole jazz band orchestra.
Whoa.
And we're sitting there, and he's like, "All right, we're just gonna all pick a note and play it in the dark." And we did it for like 20 minutes.
Whoa.
And it was like one of the craziest experiences, like just to get that sonically in your ear, and everybody's on a different note. And then sometimes it's like almost everybody's on the same note. Like it was just cool.
Well, what was the point of that?
Well, that's one of the things about Nick. Like, I think it's just to break you away from like thinking in certain terms and everything, and it doesn't have to all be. It was just for the experience, I think.
So what did you get from it?
I got, I don't know. It was.
Well, you're talking about it now, so
An
it's stuck with you,
experience.
right?
It stuck with me, and I think one thing I can take away is to like think outside of the box sometimes.
Yeah.
And like you can do things differently, and it has a different impact when you shake it up from being the same thing.
Very cool. Thanks. Shout out to Nick. What was the last name?
Nick Driscoll. You
Nick
could try and
Driscoll.
tag him, but I don't. He still has like a Nokia old school phone.
Excellent.
I just want to shout out my guitar teacher, Gene Freeze, Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, guitar player extraordinaire.
Right on. Gene Freeze.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to go with Richard Schiferi, who introduced me to percussion. Well, no, I was playing drums since I was a little baby.
All right.
But just getting into a middle school concert band and like learning how to read notes and stuff
Sure.
really helped. Because I teach drums now, and I think if it wasn't for him showing me that this could be read and not just heard, things would have maybe been different. So
Did you do marching band?
I didn't do marching band. I was already playing out in bars while everybody else was doing marching band. So
Right on.
yeah.
So what did you play in concert band?
What did I play?
Yeah.
Everything, drums and concert band are kind of spread out amongst
Sure.
several drummers. So one guy might get the snare drum, one guy might get the bass drum. Some, if you're lucky, you'll get the kit. But
I see. Wait, did you have a percussion that you always were excited about playing, other than the drum kit?
I liked the snare drum.
Snare drum.
Yeah, it helped me understand rudiments and stuff like that.
What sound does a bell tower make? That's what I'm talking about. It's like a big. Looks like a kebab meat, and then they cut a strip off of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
It's
I know
like-
what you mean.
But it's bells.
Kebab
Yeah.
meat with a string.
What does it sound like?
Yeah. What does it sound like? Like, what's the point? What do you do?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
That kind of sits in the corner.
How about the vibra slap? You ever play the vibra
Yes.
slap?
I actually I had a vibra slap
There we go.
sample on this pad because we were doing a cake song here and there, and we would,
All right.
you have to have the vibra slap with cake. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, we're not rehearsed for that.
All right. Who's got another teacher or mentor to shout out?
Probably my Uncle Dave, who introduced me to guitar, and my professor at Wilkes, writing professor, Dr. Kuhar.
Dr. Kuhar. We have a Dr. Kuhar right here in town. Wonder if they're related. She's a medical doctor, though.
Oh.
Interesting.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. Very nice. Anybody else?
Also, shout out Mr. Milne and Mr. Schulteis, who did jazz band with us when we only had 6 people, and begged him to, and he was like, "Yeah, sure,
All right.
we could do it. I'll just dedicate a whole year to it."
Right on. A jazz band with 6 people. It was just like a little combo.
It was like a little, yeah, it was like a little, yeah, it was a combo.
I bet you learned more that year than any other year. 'Cause
Absolutely.
Spotlight time.
Yep.
What was the instrumentation?
Guitar, bass, alto, and tenor, and a drum set.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
No bass? Oh, wait, you said bass.
Yeah, guitar, me, a bass player, alto, tenor, and drums.
Can't hide.
And the our instructor playing piano.
Oh, nice.
So that was
That
cool.
sounds great. Any charts that you really loved?
Blue Bossa.
Of course.
Scrabble from the Apple.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's been a long time.
Charlie Parker, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We got more songs?
Yes, sir.
Are there more? There's more?
There's a few
We've got 2 more from the album. We're going to do one of those right now. And we got a couple old ones that we're going to throw in, too.
Right on. All right. Let's hear them.
And I figured you would like it. Another metaphor for my life is she's a plus and I'm a minus. Find X, we'll be fine, Lord. My solution never made up. Dirty looking at my pay stub. I wish I could wear the face of a man with a plan. And I couldn't spot you moving in broad day. And I would have lost you if you never caught me. And oh, if it's lost, it was lost through the old way. And all that I saw was the truth. She was on the juice and the dropout, yeah. And talk about the same thing every day. I'm on caboose on the mic, I'm left. Maybe in the past, I was right. Once or twice, self-help paperback. Never gonna make that last though. If you'd ask, I would tell you this. And I would tell you this. Oh, someone isn't having a laugh, but the dude wasn't accurate. Is it conducive to be crass? To make an asinine statement such as this?
Thank you. That's called The Root. Talk the same way, say the same things. I thought I know you better than a stranger to walk the same path.
talk the same trash, but I thought I know you better. I thought I know you better. Well, I felt alone, but the silver lining is my soul's on the line. I hold on to light, well, it's a pain in the night. Feeling in light, and my joy's all right, and I desire for dying, yeah. And I desire for dying, yeah. Like the same Lord, share the same fears. Well, I hope for more. Stare at the same mirror, but I wanna smoke more, and I wanna do less. But this morning I'm doing my best. Yeah. Like the same doors, share the same fears. Well, I hope for more. Stare at the same mirror, but I wanna smoke more, and I wanna do this. But this morning I'm doing my best. Well, I felt alone, but the silver lining is my soul's on the line. I hold on to light, well, it's a pain in the night. Leaving in light, and my joy all bright, and I desire for dying, yeah. I desire for dying, yeah.
Thank you. We got two more.
Rain plus trees, 80 plus degrees. Got time, I kick back a fridge full of groceries. Pain in my knees, but I got my main squeeze. Got $500 that I made last month. Plain clothes, cheap salvation on me. Man, I got this suit for the single link. Talk is cheap, so I'm never discreet about seeking out peace and making enemies ready. I talk about seeking out peace and making enemies ready. Plus 80 plus degrees. Got time, I kick back a fridge full of groceries. Pain in my knees, but I got my main squeeze. Got $500 that I made last month. Plain clothes, cheap salvation on me. Man, I got this suit for a single link. And talk is cheap, so I'm never discreet about seeking out peace and making enemies ready. I talk about seeking out peace and making enemies ready.
TRiBE, you guys. Oh, I could do this all night. This is, yeah, great stuff, guys. So,
thank you.
The album is called Language. Let's show it to the folks at home so they know what they're looking for. That's called Language. It's great. It's got an exclamation point, so you got to get excited about it. It's got a great graphic. We've got intriguing runes and glyphs. The whole thing is awesome. You got a great music video out there too for this song Highlights. And tell me about that music video because it's very trippy and cool. We got the glyphs spinning.
Yeah, that was actually before the whole glyphs thing. Like, well, at first I made those 6 ones, and then, after that was actually the tougher part to do rather than tracking. Like, it was surprising how easy tracking was, over the internet.
Okay.
But to shoot a music video was like that was a tough thing to think about and how to move forward with that. So basically, it was easy enough to just get everybody on green screen and
At-home green screens.
make something weird.
I was gonna say it has sort of a Sin City vibe, and
Oh, sweet, yeah.
yeah, well, it's green screen, right? Green
Yeah,
screen,
yeah.
rotoscope, high contrast,
Yeah,
good stuff, man.
yeah,
So you made this yourself?
yeah. That's
Oh, right on.
yeah.
Jay's like the madman mastermind.
The wizard.
I work as a videographer though, so
Oh, there you go.
that's my day job.
Right on.
So it was like, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was something fun to mess around with, and yeah.
Well, it's very cool. People can check it out. TheTribeOnline.org. What can we expect next from the Tribe? I know you just released this album, and I'm already asking you what's next. But what can we expect from you guys? What are you aiming at this year?
I'm speaking for everybody, but I think more music is probably on the horizon.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We're talking about getting back at it and following up the record.
Yeah.
And playing live shows in the summer, hopefully, like outdoors, and hopefully some bigger. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. If there's festivals going on and stuff, then
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows?
we'll see.
Well, put us to bed, guys. How are you taking us out of here?
This will be Highlights, which is also on the new record.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. This has been a real treat.
Thank you.
listening to you
Thank
play.
you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks to you guys manning the cameras. And we really appreciate it.
We appreciate you having you here. Awkward. Appreciate having you here, guys.
We appreciate you having us here.
You too.
Did I ever leave you even know? Booze, pills, and money gone. If you never see me, I'm a ghost. Seeming reason the fiend smoke. Peace and even though you know. Kicking habits, passing time. Page, marking notes. Forget the reason why you on the line. But all she ever seen is the highlights. All she ever wanted was a good dude. She was never dreaming of the nightlife. All she ever wanted was to say to you that all I ever needed was a goodbye. All I really wanted was a set roll, but all I ever needed was a good night. All I really wanted was to trust you. she never wanted it to be me and you. How we gonna do it to each other now? Are we gonna try to work it out? Are we gonna turn this thing around? Are we gonna turn this thing around? All she ever seen is the highlights. All she ever wanted was a good dude. She was never dreaming of the nightlife. All she ever wanted was to say to you that all I ever needed was a goodbye. All I really wanted was a set roll, but all I ever needed was a good night. All I really wanted was just you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Very nice work, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen at home, thank you for being here. That is our show for the evening. Thank you very much to the TRiBE. Let's hear it one time for Tim on the cameras and Jeremy up here in the booth switching the video. Thank you, Jeremy. Let's say hello to Alyson, who was moderating the comments section. Hello, Alyson. Thank you to everybody in the crowd. Taylor Phillips said this was enjoyable to watch. She enjoyed it. Thank you, loved it. Who else has? Oh, Annette Pinchotti says she's clapping from home and it feels funny, but she's doing it anyway. Let's see. And then she said it's smooth like butter. Robin Maurer says thank you for sharing, and I loved it. Paula Lynn sounded great. Thank you, TRiBE. Thank you, Sellersville Theater. You're welcome, Paula. Thank you guys for being here. We do this pretty much every week, so we will be back next week with Michael Borowski solo piano work. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be adventurous. Who knows what musical territory we will cover. We'll see you then, and that's it. That's our show. And gotta get my credits. I always forget about them. That's it, everybody. Good night. Thank you, audience. Y'all were great.